Hi, what's up, guys? I'm here with Albion at the Feeling Media. He actually hit 10K per month with his agency now since working with me. He's part Albanian and part from London, from the UK, so I had to throw that in there for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, how are you doing, man?
Yeah, good, man. Yeah.
Yeah?
Living life.
Yeah, nice little background behind us and stuff.
It's good, man. It's good, yeah.
Tell me, man, how's my mentorship been for you? How's everything?
Yeah, overall, it's great, man. Like, the one-on-one, the network, like, you can speak to loads of people, you can find different ideas, different ways of doing things, test them out. It helped out a lot, to be honest.
Yeah. And what do you think is the most valuable aspect of kind of joining a mentorship or being inside of one? What would you say?
Definitely the one-on-one calls with you.
Yeah.
You like when I work, for example, I overthink a lot. So when I get on the call with you, you kind of know what direction to go, anyways. So just jump on a call with you, and I just do the thing, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you tell me to do.
Of course, it's biased towards myself as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I've also had mentorships and stuff like this. But it is true. It's like if you just have access towards someone to ask questions, it usually goes much faster.
Yeah. It's about like not using, but like leveraging other people's time to speed up your process of growing.
Exactly. And I know that you were in a few niches this year. What kind of tell about your journey from hopping niches, let's say, and what you've learned from it?
So my first niche was remodeling. I think the main problem was too broad.
Yeah.
And kind of done research. I was like, fuck it, let's do detailing.
Yeah.
Nightmare, man, total nightmare. I was getting a lot of calls, like 10 calls a day, 12 calls a day. I was getting pretty decent calls, but everyone was just broke, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck this, let me just go into another niche in remodeling or like construction, because I used to work in construction. I was like, okay. So now I'm in deck fencing and patios.
It's a good niche.
Yeah.
Because it prints, man. It prints. In the landscaping niche, it like really prints. I've been preaching this onto people. Don't go too low ticket, but don't go too high ticket. I feel like that medium ticket is always the best place to be in. What's kind of your goal with the agency here in 2025?
So, of course, monthly revenue needs to double and double and double. Like, I think my goal is always doubling what I have.
Yeah.
I think I need to build a bigger team. Better infrastructure in the team, so I can like not deal with everything, like just hire someone to do the back end and stuff like that.
And I know if you don't mind me, sorry to cut you off, but I know if you don't mind me saying this, is you're building your SMA for a different reason than most people are. You're not really building it for your main business. You're more building it for something else. Why?
Oh, good question, man. There's always room to, like, yes, you can grow the SMA to 100K a month, yes, okay, but I want something bigger. Like, this is like a stepping stone to go into something bigger, and it really helps you out in terms of cash, in terms of like money flow, cash flow, and so I want to build something bigger.
And you want to basically just cash as much as possible, like profit as much as possible. And then, do you mind saying what you want to start with this? Like with the skill sets that you learned from SMMA, apply them to what?
So I want to I used to work in construction, so everything is familiar to me. I know how to do everything. I want to kind of build a community. I want to build a big community, do like the trifecta type of thing, like just start my construction business again, have a community where everyone can kind of just network with each other, same thing, and have the agency, so I can have all three, and it'll be massive. It'll be like a whole empire. Yeah. So that's my kind of long-term goal.
Yeah, use the skills from SMA to create your construction business, get leads. This is what we were talking about yesterday. Is you can get leads for yourself so much easier now that you have the skills from your agency. Also, it builds credibility because you now know how to run ads, you know how to do everything. So on top of that, once you're running the construction, you can grow the agency simultaneously. And then I know you wanted to create a community to give back to people as well in the construction space. Kind of like my community, but in a way for your own.
Just a different niche type of thing.
Exactly. And then grow from there. So I really like it that you're not a typical SMMA owner and that you're thinking a little bit further than just, okay, well, what's the short-term goal? No, you're thinking about like 5-10 years from now. What's kind of your goal for the 5 to 10 year mark?
Well, I guess you never know, but yeah, building that, like I want that community to be kind of popping, have people in it, construction business to kind of flow. It's just like, you never know, but I want to have these three aspects of the business into one thing.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. And what would you say to someone watching that wants to start a agency, like a little story or situation that you were in when you were struggling to scale, when you were changing niches. What would you say to someone kind of starting out today?
Yes. So, as I said before, it's about leveraging time. So you start. I think everyone in the space starts on their own because no money, they don't have like enough to invest in, or whatever the reason is. You do your research. You find that the SMMA model is better. I was stuck at 2 to 3K, to be honest. I was stuck there. I just couldn't really. Something was wrong. I could tell something was wrong, and I was like, "What the fuck is the point?" Like, people are like using mentors. People are using everyone to kind of learn their skills quicker than yourself. Like, if you do it yourself, you're going to spend years and years trying to find different ways.
Yeah.
I kind of leveraged you. I was like, okay, what did you do? And did it way faster and grew way faster. So if you want to save time, if you want to save the stress, because I was stressing a lot, I overthink a lot. So if you want to save the stress, if you want to save all them problems, just find someone like Kieran and just leverage his time, leverage his knowledge, and grow as fast as possible.
Or even making friends within that group, you know, like, because on this trip,
we were surprised. I was surprised. Like, I was kind of surprised. Like, people here, like, I was like kind of 50-50. I was like, let's see how it, like, let's see how everyone is.
Because you're an introvert from the start. You don't like talking to people.
I don't like talking to people. But I go along with everyone. Like, it's amazing, to be honest. Like,
I can even say, like, for example, with Evan, you probably vibe.
Evan's my guy, man.
The most with, you know. Yeah. Evan's doing good. He's doing pretty good numbers.
Yeah, I know.
He's doing pretty good numbers. He's next, but it's nice to even bounce ideas off of him.
Yes,
you know, you were listening to him close throughout the whole entire week that we were here. You're listening to even like my brother close, stuff like that, where you learn about just the agency in general. You get to bounce ideas not only from me, you get to bounce ideas from everyone else who are in the same situation as you. Because sometimes, correct me if I'm wrong, sometimes when people look at me, they're like, okay, you're already a little bit further. You're already a little bit like further than I am, right?
It's true, yeah.
But if you have someone that's in between me and you sometimes, within that same community where you can leverage me and you can leverage the other people inside of it.
What more do you want? What more do you want? Literally,
I feel like,
you can't just skip the big step. You got every stepping stone in the community, and like, you can literally talk to other people. Like, it's not a problem. Like, it's not like everyone's happy to talk.
Yeah. Everyone was in the same situation as you were, or I was before, or he was before, so
everyone understands.
Everyone understands that you have to go through some stepping stones. You have to like suck it up and eat shit, you know?
Yes.
And it has to happen. Yeah.
Discipline.
What was your main bottleneck when growing the agency? What would you say is the biggest problem?
I don't really know that you need a testimonial to kind of like show that you're social proving your agency.
Okay.
Does that make sense? And the sales calls, of course, because that kind of intertwines together. And I think that was the biggest bottleneck for my business and the niche. Like, it was so many things. Like, I came in the community. I was like, okay, go one step at a time. Like, I've improved everything whilst coming in.
Yeah, it's just little steps. For you, correct me if I'm wrong, for you, my honest thought was that your sales process wasn't as good as it is now.
Yes.
Like, now you're learning a shit ton. It's just a sales process for you that was a little bit off. Once you understood the sales process, you had like 1 or 2 testimonials from your current clients that you actually did succeed with. From there, you're taking off. And I honestly think, like, from the bottom of my heart, I think you're going to hit crazy numbers this year if you just keep pushing, you keep going. I think it's around the corner. And then you can start your other businesses. Right?
Yeah, it'll be good, man. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Do you have any last words to say? Anything else?
Don't fucking hesitate. Do the work, be disciplined, and join the community.
All right. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.